Characters. What's a world we're seeing that colorful characters call it home? This is everything essential about key players helping or hindering the Inquisition. Ooh, they come in card form. Cassandra Pentagast. Lord Seeker Lucius, I'm fully aware of the intent behind your predecessor's declaration. Lord Seeker Lambert pried the Templars away from Chantry control and led them into an assault upon all mages for reasons you both find justified. I, however, am uncertain when the Seekers of Truth went from guarding against injustice to perpetrating it. If you truly believe that is not the case, I suggest you look out a window at the chaos this war has caused and ask yourself if Thetis will recover even if you are victorious. I remain at Divine Justina's right hand and will stay there even if you brand me traitor. I am sorry, but there is too much at stake to swerve from the path we will be willingly followed at the Chantry's foundation. So the Templars aren't with the Chantry anymore. Okay. Are the Seekers... The Lord Seeker... They're Templars? I know, I should have played the other games first. Divine Justina the Fifth. That is a lot. Well, that's not too bad. Formerly the revered mother Dorothea of Orlais. I want to say Orleans, but I think it's Orlais. Divine Justina V rose to power after the death of Divine Beatrix III in the year blah blah of the Dragon Age. Little is known of the Dorothea's background before she joined the Chantry as an initiate, but she proved to be a liberal and daring thinker, willing to take a former bard and lay sister, Leliana, as a close advisor. What's wrong with that? A headstrong devotion to her own agenda and rumored support of the Mage Rebellion earned her no small dislike from the powerful priests long used to controlling access to the Divine. In the year 940 of the Dragon Age, Divine Justina called a summit, intending to negotiate a truce between the Mage Rebellion and the Templars splintered... Templars splintered the Chantry. The Divine Conclave was held at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, the most holy place in Thetis. Before a resolution could be reached, a cataclysmic explosion destroyed the Conclave, consumed the temple, rent the skies, shattered the world's hope for peace. Divine Justina V perished in the Temple of Sacred Ashes. The Chantry flounders leaderless in the wake of her death, and its fate grows increasingly uncertain. If order is not restored to Thetis, Justina V might be remembered as the Chantry's final divine. Interesting. Lavalon of the Dalish. The Dalish are elves who refuse to live in human cities where their people are exploited, having few rights. They choose to eke out an independent existence in the forest, attempting to keep the last remnants of their ancient culture alive. Erica is from Clan Lavalin. I am totally pronouncing that wrong. A group of Dalish who migrate around the perpetually feuding Free Marches. Erica's people travel along the borders of each city-state's territory where Free March rulers will be less inclined to attack them for fear of accidentally provoking neighboring cities. Erica became a hunter at a young age, growing into a respected protector and provider. The recent Mage rebellions disturbed her clan's way of life as the fighting spilled out into their countryside. Clan Lavalin's leader, Keeper Deshana Istimethorial Lavalin, chose Erica to spy on the meeting at the Temple of Sacred Ashes between the Divine and the feuding factions so she could bring back news of the outcome. It's all capital letters, it's hurting my eyeballs. After the explosion that killed the Divine, Erica was the only survivor. Rumors that the mysterious mark on her hand as a sign of the Maker's favor were spread by those who claimed they saw the Divine Prophet, Andraste herself, lead Lavalin out of the Fade. Oh, is that who it was? That lady? Solus. Cassandra, I understand our first order of business must be to investigate this bizarre breach in the sky and protect people from the demons descending. While my search continues, I wish to draw your attention to a new arrival at our camp, an elven apostate calling himself Solus. Solus entered the camp voluntarily, surrendering his staff to Chantry forces without protest. He is not Dalish and says that he has never been part of the Circle, claiming instead to have studied magic peacefully on his own, particularly magic tied to the Fade. While I suspect you'll be reluctant to accept the help of an apostate, Solus did come to us freely. Witnesses saw him in a nearby village at the time of the blast, so he was likely not responsible for what happened at the Conclave. However, he has described the effects of the breach in enough detail to convince me that he knows more about the Fade than anyone else present. Solus has requested permission to study the lone survivor and one of the smaller rifts, in hopes of finding a way to steal the breach. He has correctly guessed that it is growing, and believes that it will destroy the entire world unless we can find a way to stop it. Unless you inject, I will allow him his studies under proper observation, of course. Leliana. I love that name. I love the name Cassandra, too. Varric Tethras. There is power in story. That's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last, might as well be mine. Say, I liked him because he said he was a storyteller as well, and I have a particular attachment to those kind of people. Varric Tethras of the Dwarven Merchants Guild of Kirkwall is famous for, or infamous for, two things: his books and his association with the champion of Kirkwall. After the Templars and Circles broke away from the Chantry, Divine Justina V sent her agents to Kirkwall, where the roots of the war began, in search of answers. The champion had long since disappeared, but Varric had written a book on his friend's involvement in the destruction of the Kirkwall Chantry, and the left and right hands of the Divine located him with surprising ease. They captured and interrogated him, then brought him to the Conclave to give his testimony to the Divine in person, but fate decreed that he would never meet her. Oh! So, the beginning of Dragon Age 2, which I also kind of took a look at, this is the guy who they bring in. And they start interrogating him, and he starts telling the story of his friend, who is you, I guess. I think. That's cool. Creatures. Ooh, I like this card setup. Keep looking for as they see. Oh, so the shade. Oh, no, shade does not. Okay. Wow. We already know that many demons become confused when they pass through the veil into our world. They were unable to tell the living from the dead. The very static nature of our universe being confusing due to creatures accustomed to physicality defined entirely by emotion and memory. Most demons seek to seize immediately upon anything they perceive as life, jealously tempting to possess it. But what of those that do not? What of those that encounter no life or fail to possess a body? What of those that are more cautious by their nature? These demons watch, they lurk, they envy. In time, such a demon will learn to drain energy from the psyche of those it encounters, just as it did with Fade. Once it has drained enough, it has the power to manifest and will forever after be known as a shade. Such a creature spurns possession, and instead floats as a shadow across its piece of land, preying upon the psyche of any who cross its path. Perhaps it believes itself still in the Fade. There is evidence to believe this is so. So it has a certain, area that it doesn't move from, then? The Dalish elves. I have to read all this so that way I know what's going on. In time, the human empires will crumble. We have seen it happen countless times. Until then, we wait. We keep to the wild borderlands. We raise Hala and build Aravals and present a moving target to the humans around us. We try to keep hold of the old ways, to relearn what was forgotten. We call to the ancient gods, although they do not answer, and have not heard us since before the fall of Aralthian, so that one day they might remember us. El Ganarin of the eldest of the sun, and he who overthrew his father, Mithal the protector, Fenharl the dread wolf. Like Fenril from Fenril. Oh, no, I can't think of it. Now I'm messed up. But it's the wolf from Norse mythology. Andrul the huntress, Falandin the friend of the dead, Durthamin the keeper of secrets, Gilianain the mother of Hala, June the master of crafts, and Siles the hearth keeper. We gather every 10 years for the Arlathevin to retell the ancient stories and keep them alive. For when the human kingdoms are gone, we must be ready to teach the others what it means to be elves. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Jeez, weird. I wonder if am I missing things? It had Conclave. It has been a year of little more than chaos. Yes, the mages voted to dissolve the Circle of Magi, but I will point out this vote came only after increased restrictions were placed on them following the unfortunate events in Kirkwall. What other choice did they have? Yes, the Templar Order abandoned their duties and elected to pursue the mages to bring them back in line. But after 1,000 years in which their sole role was the mages' keepers, what else could one expect? They envisioned the war over quickly, a single battle that would see the mages' resolve crumble, after which they would meekly return to the confinement. That did not happen. This conflict could drag on forever, with advantage on neither side. Both Templars and mages see this, and thus they have agreed to come to the Conclave. This is our chance. Words need to be said which have not been said. A compromise must be reached, because there is no other choice. I believe this with all my heart. I am not without fault in all this. Perhaps I pushed too hard for reform, or not hard enough. The Maker has seen fit to give me another chance. I will not squander it. The Temple of Sacred Ashes is where together we will make history, and with luck we will be remembered kindly for it. From the Journal of the Divine Justina V. She seemed like a cool lady. I do feel bad that she's gone. She had high hopes. She got a lot of character just through what I've heard about her. Magic. Can I use it? The breach. What does it mean to pierce the veil, that which separates our world from the realm of dreams and demons? So it's not, the Fade is an interesting place. It's not just like, it's not hell. It's like a spirit realm, I guess. For the average man and woman, it is a frightening thought to consider just how fragile this separation actually is. It is actually very interesting. The veil is not a physical curtain, not a structure limited to a particular place. It is everywhere. It is there, in their home, in the streets where they walk, in the farmers' fields, as well as remote mountain vales. At any moment, it could be torn to shreds, allowing demons and other horrors to flood into our world like water through a burst dam. Known lore tells us that small rifts can be sealed, but what about a large one? What if some catastrophic magical event created a rift so large and horrific it weakened the integrity of the veil as a whole? Such a breach would threaten our entire world, turning concerns about occasional demonic intrusion into a charming I can never say this word, antidote. I always, in my head, I have a different way of saying it than you do out loud because I read it and I have a word for it in my head and it's not the same one it is out loud. Compared to the monsters we would then face. If there's anything to be done, any reason we should look at magic with fear, it is for that possibility more than any other. By Lady Seeker Alandra Vale. Can I learn magic? I know as a dwarf I didn't have any capabilities as for magic. Tutorials. And Inquisition has to start somewhere. Huh. Party members. Okay. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff. This is like D&D. It's a little bit prettier than Origin. Just like the details. It's got a lot of details and stuff. You know that there's like the chic eye back there. It's like the all-seeing eye of things, and it's just weirding me out. Okay, sorry, that was a long time, I know, but I really want to be able to understand what's going on to the best of my abilities. Oh, wow. Down there, okay. Is this a game where you can, explore? A morning star. Ooh, a mace! I think I'll stick with the sword for now, but... Okay. Press A. Ooh, okay. I have not played a game in a long time that allows for just independent jumping. Whee! I play too much Zelda and Mass Effect, and I don't want to control them. They're fine. Just press the up and down on the D-pad, though. I see. Yes, I see.
Demons ahead. Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Oh, press enter tactical camera mode. Ooh. When in tactical camera, use LS to scan the battlefield. Use the right... Oh, so I don't have to hold it down. Okay. Use the right stick to circle through targets. Switch control between your party members and press A to issue orders to move to a specific spot or attack a specific enemy. Sweet. So this is sort of the Mass Effect-y... Like where you have the pause screen, and you can. I think it's a little bit easier than this is going to be because it's just like a menu screen with the right button. This seems a little more complex, but that's still cool. Okay, hold right trigger to advance in time while in tactical camera mode. What? How? What? What do you mean advance in time? Wait. What? Okay. I'm selecting. And then, wait, what? Whoa, what? Oh! Oh, I see. So it's not like a continuous thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. How do I tell my squad mates what to do? I don't know how to tell my squad mates what to do, or my teammates. What do I call these guys now? I'm attacking this guy. Oh. And then you attack that guy. And then you the next one. And, oh wait, no. Dang it. Okay. Have I... Oh. I don't know. Did I just zoom up on somebody? Ah! Solus has that one. Varric already has one, so I can only control 2? Cassandra's like, peace out, yo. Okay. How do I get... Okay, out, exit. Oh, I don't have to do anything? Oh, no. I don't want to be you. How do I be not you? I want to be me. Oh, shoot. How do I be not me? Or... Did I just, like, switch characters somehow? Put your in commands. No! How do I switch back? I want to be me. Am I me now? I think I'm me again. Am I like, I'm so getting unhealthy right? No, I'm Cassandra! Dang it! I don't want to be Cassandra. Jeez. How do I take a health potion? Wait, no, I don't want that one. Inventory not available, I'm under attack. Oh wait, it was that one. Okay. So those two are distance fighters then. I should remember that. And I need to stop trying to press A. So where's the forward camp then? Stuff. I'm just looking for stuff. I'm sort of used to the Mass Effect guys, like they would walk around me and like move in front of me, but these guys seem very averse to moving around in front of me. Oh wait. Oh, I think I'm going the right way. I don't think I'm going back the way I came. What are you? Come on. Haha! Ow! No. Every time I move my camera, it changes my target. Oh, I just threw him into the wall. Okay, owie. Undo the targeting thing. Okay. Jeez, is he still in the wall? Is Cassandra in the wall? Cassandra's not in the wall. Cassandra is dead. Okay, so, oh, no, Cassandra's not dead. That was another guy. So what were you guys doing in the wall there? Iron. Gathering resources. Gather herbs and minerals all the while and use them to craft upgrades to your gear and potions. Explore and find as many varieties as you can. Sure thing, game. Okay. Are we going the right way? I hope we are. The path was here. Oh, elf.
You are Dalish, but clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, and crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
Oh. Right stick.
Silence then.
Ah!
You
No!
wish.
It's not what I wanted to do.
You are Dalish, but clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, and crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
What do you mean by crossed paths?
I mean that I offer to share knowledge, only to be attacked for no greater reason than their superstition.
Can't you elves just play nice for once?
Okay, I got that conversation finally. I finally figured out what I was doing wrong. I was pressing the left stick because I'm an idiot. And I guess we're supposed to go up that way? I thought we were supposed to go up that way and go around, but I guess... Ouch. Owie.
Shit, are you alright?
What's going on? Oh, I thought maybe something was happening, like, right here. My hand was flaring up.
So, are you innocent?
I
Yeah.
don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
I see. I shall remember that. Aye aye. So I have, because I had to go back and replay, I had just a little part there. I've had some practice, and I've figured out how to do this without screwing myself over. Come on. The camera angles are still a bit weird, but I now know how. And I guess I could program them to attack a certain way if I wanted to as well, which would be interesting. And Cassandra, you go over there, and we can advance. If I hold it down, I can advance time that way, and it's interesting. It's really cool. Oh yeah, I'm trying to talk. Wow, this guy is like mightily screwed over. Come on. He did like a knockback attack. Come on. Eat him! Okay. This is fun. Their attacks are very interesting too. They're like ice arrows or something. Are they dead?
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Don't mind me, I'm just searching. You're almost there? That's good. Ooh. Ew, gross. Oh. So were these people just unfortunate enough to get hit by flying doodads? I'm not sure if that's the music or if that's actual, like, battle screaming.
Another rift!
We must
Rift
seal it!
with your
Quickly!
marker card. I do
They keep
understand.
coming.
I don't
Help us.
understand. I don't understand. Oops. No, crap. Get me back. Ow. Okay. Me. I will attack this one. Barrett can attack the one that's right in front of him. Solus needs to attack this guy too. They'll go from a distance, and Cassandra and me will take care of this guy. For now. Only the Herald can interact with the Fade Rift, whatever that is. I'm trying to think of anything I can't think of it on the top of my head. Oh, I'm Cassandra. I'm flipping Cassandra. Oh, close. I'm the Herald? Oh, okay, cool. I have leveled up. This increases my health and stats automatically. And awards me an ability point. Press that button to open the hero menu and select the character record. Character record. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Experts in this style are still on their feet. As punishment, they would kill their allies. They use their shield to protect themselves and stagger their enemies. So I have that, I think. As two-handed battle master. They cunning warriors, control the battlefield and everyone on it. They bolster their allies, hamper their enemies, and take advantage of any signs of weakness. Vanguard. These stalwart warriors protect their allies by making themselves the biggest target on the battlefield. When enemies take the bait, the vanguards pick them apart with brutal precision. Oh boy, that's abilities. And then we've got tactics. Okay, so I've got Warcry and I've got Payback Strike. Requires a shield. I recover from any disabled condition and lash out with a great blow against nearby enemies. If you've recently taken damage, you hit that much harder and stagger your foes. Attributes. Do I get... I don't think I get to mess with these, right? I'm not very smart. I'm fairly strong. Ew. Behavior. Oh, blah blah. Lies provider to pride how they should act. Blah blah. I'm pretty sure the AI can take care of itself. Okay, each ability tree contains active abilities, upgrades, and passive abilities. Active abilities are diamond-shaped icons. They can be mapped to your hotbar. Upgrades are attached to an ability and make it stronger. Passive abilities have circular icons that are permanent boost to your character and always active. Use the left stick to navigate the trees and inspecting abilities details. When you have an ability point available, press A to learn a highlighted ability or upgrade. Only learn abilities near the root of the ability tree or connected to an ability you've already learned. Oh boy. Use left stick. Press A to learn. Okay. Shield while I stand firm, blocking coming attacks at the cost of stamina. Each block adds to your guard. You move much more slowly while sustaining this ability. So I have paybacks, right? But I can get an upgrade. Sweet Revenge. Do more damage, payback strike, and if you recently take damage, you also stun taunted enemies. Okay. Warrior's Resolve. You fight all the harder when you're hurting. Gaining stamina when you lose health. Oh. Your expertise with the shield protects you against ranged attacks from the front. Wow. Okay. What's this? Lunge forward, then spin with a slashing strike. If your first blow connects, you can use this attack to close with opponent. That's cool. Any blow you can see, you can turn aside. All damage coming from the front is reduced. Interesting. Oh, and there's a little upgrade there. Ooh. This reminds me of an ability I have actually with my character in Dungeons and Dragons. Well, actually, no, what we're playing now. It's not Dungeons and Dragons, it's the other one. I haven't had a chance to read too much about it yet. But yeah, I've got a dragon shaman, actually. She's got greater cleave. Many foes think a shield is just for defense. How do you use... Oh, so I would have to map this to a button. I'd like to get that eventually. But that would be going a long way. Oh. Oh, and I can unlock a Constitution. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Those are really cool abilities. I lunge forward with the shield bash. Wow. Okay. But there's so many things to choose from. Oh, that's if I wanted to do... Okay, I'm probably not going to do that, but let's see what this does. What? With a hooked chain and a lot of muscle, I can drag my target into arm's reach? It's awesome. Well, yeah. I would want both of those at the same time. Thank you very much. I could bring my war cry up. I'd draw strength from my war cry, improving my armor. Charging bull. You slam into your enemies, increasing your guard and knocking them down as you break through their line. Powerful shout. Carries crossbow, taunting a targeted enemy and improving your guard. They can't kill what they can't hit. You get a bonus to your maximum guard. Okay, this is probably not so much my fighting style at this point. We'll have to see, though. This sounds kind of cool. Or I could upgrade. Being protected from ranged attacks on the front would be nice. Oh. I should probably focus on upgrading like my defensive capabilities right now. Because I don't seem to be lacking too much. It takes a while to beat my enemies down, but... Or I could get the one offensive ability I have, really, and I could make it awesome. I am not good at decisions. The other one makes me look like Link. I should, if I'm gonna be pulling people in, though, I need to have a better damage reduction. So, well, and they won't be doing ranged attacks for me at close range anyway. So there's that. I want to play with whatever with this. I want to see what this is. I'm learning it. Apply. Woo! Active abilities are automatically assigned to an empty hotkey when it's available. Anytime you select a learned ability and press A to map it to a hotkey of my choice. Select the Tactics tab from the ability screen and the character record, holy crap, to access a complete list of your learned active abilities. Cool. Tactics setting. What does that mean? Well, what's next then? Critical hits. I dive and roll away or towards what I need. Ooh, when I attack a target from behind, I leave them slowed. Get your breath back faster than most. When your stamina is very low, regenerates more quickly. That's interesting. I do more damage against enemies that are stunned or knocked down. Better than you. Okay. Cool stuff.